Hey guys, it's Losing Color, local nurse main, and in discoverer of Tapatio hot sauce. We're back with another nurse video today, and we are going to be doing day 6 of our Perk A through Z series, landing on Bitter Murmur. Bitter Murmur is a neutral perk, in the sense that it doesn't belong to any killer, so you should have it by default on everyone. This is generally the go-to tracking perk when you don't have anything better, but you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's still pretty decent. I think the only problem that people have with it is that it occurs after something that you're trying to prevent. So it's sort of like a consolation prize for losing a generator. But, I mean, if you can catch them leaving the generator, it prevents them from working on the next one, right? So there is still some value to be had. I want to sort of craft a build around why someone would use this perk. I don't want to just throw Bitter Murmur on with like 4 different teachable perks, because why would you use Bitter Murmur if you have teachable perks? So instead we're going to try and craft a few builds that use neutral perks or nurse perks. I will say that I'm going to cheat and probably use Shadowborn because I personally am quite dependent on it, but maybe for the last one we'll ditch Shadowborn and go for like a straight up brand new nurse at level 40 build and see what we can do. Okay, so we're going to be pairing it with a Nurse's Calling, which you should have since we're playing nurse. Sloppy Butcher, which is also a neutral perk, and so you should have it. These two synergize really well together because they'll take longer to heal, which that's game slowdown first of all. And then Nurse's Calling includes that in tracking. So, boom, you've got retroactive tracking, proactive tracking, increased tracking, and eyeballs. Who doesn't love eyeballs? So this actually is a pretty decent build. Normally you would replace Bitter Murmur with barbecue and chili, or like whispers or something, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, and then for add-ons, we're just doing heavy panting and dark cincture, a little bit of range, a little bit of recharge. And of course, the amazing pustulate petals because of this super stellar Halloween event. Yay! All right, I'll see you all when we get into a game. Goodbye. Oh ho ho. Gas heaven, you say? I mean, if we have to, I suppose we can play on a nice open Autohaven map with low walls and only 3 jungle gyms, and look at Feng Min, life is good. Yes! You love to see it. Oh, that was wonderful. All right, she has Dead Hard for sure. No, I guess not. All right, we'll take it. And then we saw Dwight behind us. You know what? I think that's Bitter Murmur value. Easy peasy. Oh, easy Bitter Murmur value. Oh my god, it's such a strong perk. Jesus Christ, did you see the way Feng Min just immediately died? She could not hang with the Bitter Murmur. See, you don't need a bunch of teachable perks to win. Just have baby survivors who DC and walk into you. Duh. Yes! Oh my god, guys, this Bitter Murmur is insane. We've already killed 2 survivors and a gen hasn't even popped yet. Are you stoked? Holy crap, this is incredible. We're so strong. Move over, Hex Undying Ruin. Bitter Murmur's in town now. You know, we don't have any info because we don't have barbecue. Oh wait, we didn't get any hooks. But we've already killed 2 people. Huh, quirky. Well... Guess we'll keep going, right? Why not? Do you think they're in this little building? No? Are they over it? Where are they? Do you think they... I know there was some progress on this generator over here. I wonder if they're still over here. They are. What's up, nerds? Uh-oh, they're gonna activate my Bitter Murmur trap card. Dun 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 dun. Do it, finish a gen. Got my ultimate power. Oh no, but she had her ultimate power. Oh no. No, she's moving too far from the gen. We won't get her aura with Bitter Murmur. Motherfucker. Here. And we, actually, that was surprisingly helpful. We did see exactly where the ace was gonna go. This match is super over. I am just going to end it. So... Assuming nothing bad happens, we should be able to finish up here. Oh, I really thought he was going to slow vault the window. Nerd. I actually thought this was an ace. I didn't realize it was a Felix. All right, fantastic, GG. Assuming nobody Kobe's, I will see you all at the end game screen. Goodbye. Okie dokie. Bitter Murmur, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Clearly broken as hell. GG, I suppose. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why's it gotta be Leary's though? Why? Great. What? We don't deserve this. Queue times are long and people DC'd in our previous match. Why do we have Leary's now? That's not fair. That's just not right. You know, I think the direct aura reading from Bitter Murmur is going to come in very clutch this game. Hey, we found a Nia, so that's cool. Oh, she ran into a wall for a bit there. Let's see if we can... Yeah, perfect. All right, let's hook the Nia really quickly. It's very difficult to slug on Leary's, unfortunately, because chases usually take a bit longer than you anticipate. So it's not really worth it for us to try and go back to the gen and interrupt the Felix until right now, but unfortunately, they've already departed. Well, we might be able to interrupt the save, actually. All right, that was a good decision on our part. Perfect. All right, so he's on a pallet, so we need to be just a smidge careful. Oh, good, he moved from the pallet. That was nice of him. Okay, so could be going so much worse. I'm very happy with this. So now I'm fairly certain Dwight is going to be back on the generator. I was right. But where did he run to? The world may never... Oh, it's Nia too. She really just wants to get that gen done, doesn't she? Right over here. Oh, god damn it. Why couldn't I get through that wall? That would have been amazing. She was right on the other side, I call it. Or I'm calling it, rather. All right. We are just going to hope that she doesn't have DS. Nice. Okay, we see that person coming from there. Thank you, Bitter Murmur. That actually is some decent value. We did see them, but there's, you know, there's a lot of places you can hide on the way to and from where they were, so the odds of us finding them, unfortunately, are quite low. If we weren't carrying Nia while that procced, we could have probably just blunked directly on them. But unfortunately, it was not the case. I thought they were going to go this way. They didn't. Oh. Oh, shoot, we had her. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. We can do it. I don't care that I'm tunneling this Nia. It's Leary's. We don't have time to play nice. We absolutely don't. Like, there's certain games where you can afford to, like, oh, you know, I'll hook somebody else. I don't want to worry about it. But unfortunately, Leary's is not one of those maps. You have to take every advantage you can get. God, this is terrible. There we go. All right. I hate to do it, but you do what you got to do to win sometimes, you know? All right, come on, my love. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so now we've got an injured ace somewhere over here. Oh, shit. Oh, balls. I didn't want to get pallet stunned, so I went really out of my way to avoid it. And that was not the play, unfortunately. Oh, he's just kind of holding W. That's great. Except for the part where this map is terrible and I blunked too far. I blunked slightly too far and it completely screwed me. Oh, man. And we predicted where he was going to go incorrectly. Oh, man. This is why indoor maps are so difficult. You can't catch up by holding W, so you're forced to sort of try and predict where they're going to be. but you don't ever really want to predict his nurse. So... Great! He got greedy for that generator, so we were able to punish him for it, which is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and hook this lovely little ace. Okay, now we do have 2 gens primed for Bitter Murmur value. It's very exciting. Okay, so we see Felix kind of just like waddling away. Okay, we see him going up the stairs. This is very good. Thanks, Bitter Murmur. Easy peasy. I wasn't sure where he was gonna go. I wasn't sure if it would be worth it. Oh, you know what? We need to go back and protect this generator. You know they're gonna just head right back to it. Oh, that was so stupid. Don't be touching my generator. We're gonna pretend to leave, and then we're gonna go for the Dwight. There he is. I was patient and didn't swing like I wanted to. It's fine. Oh, nurse is calling. Damn. Of course, 1, he finished the heal, and 2, we blunk in correctly. So sad. Oh my god, I hate this stupid map. Oh my god, everything is terrible. I don't want to chase him anymore because he's going somewhere where gens are not. Oh my god, this is the last gen that they have to finish. It's so sad. It's okay. We didn't get too much use out of... Well, we got a little bit of use out of Bitter Murmur, but unfortunately it's just so difficult to capitalize on anything with Nurse on this map that, you know, there's not a whole lot we could have done. But, let's see. If we had played a few chases a little bit better, we might have been, you know, we might have been okay, but 'twas not the case. And that's alright. I don't know where else they are. This is the problem with Bitter Murmur, is that it's retroactive information, so you can't prevent anything with it. Like, I had no idea that they were on this generator as well. And if I did, I could have reacted so much more quickly than I am right now. Oh god. There's just nothing I can do. They have so much pressure on so many different generators. Yeah, they're just running right back to this one. And then this map is atrocious. It didn't even take us where we wanted to blink to because everything is chunky in a dead zone. Alright, he had no fear, but he didn't have fear last time either, so who knows if this is if he actually has DS or if he's just bad. We're just gonna pick him up. I have no choice. Yeah, there you go. What are you gonna do? It's Leary's. Great. Bitter Murmur. All right, they're going to that door over there. That is useful information. Let's just try and hook him and head over there. At least we got Bitter Murmur information right at the end. The extra 10 seconds on the final gen being popped on all the survivors is actually really useful. I honestly feel like they could make Bitter Murmur show every single aura after the generator instead of just the generators of just the survivors that were on generators, and it still wouldn't be super broken at all. Oh man, I didn't let my second blink charge. Ah, fuck. Yep, he's out. Because I overshot it because I didn't wait for my second blink, and that was my mistake. And now I'm sitting here holding a blink with nowhere to go. Oh god. Map is shit. I got confused. All right. We got a Felix. I don't know if they're going to actually try and save him or not. If they do, we might be able to get them, but we don't even have barbecue, so we can't even see where they are. That's like, I want to like Bitter Murmur, but It's just not. Like, it's literally just a tracking perk that they put in the game to be, it's like meant to be replaced with literally anything else, which is unfortunate. That's like not a good situation for a perk to be in. Okay. Interesting. Great. Now, can we do anything with this? No, because we have no tracking. So sad. Okay, well that's something. Wait, oh god, this hook is dead. And there's no nearby hook because this map is shit. Okay. At least we were able to make it to this one. I was a little nervous there for a second. There was a loud noise notification right over here somewhere. But, oh yeah, he's just letting himself die on hook so that nobody else sacrifices themselves for him. So, we can just try to go over to this door and just push them out so we can just go ahead and end this stupid game. And we'll move on. Alright. Well, we survived a Leary's game. We'll take it. Great! I mean, we got 2 on Leary's. It's not the end of the world, and we weren't using particularly good perks. So, that's not true. We had Nurses Calling and Sloppy Butcher. Those are iconic. I had none fun. Thanks for asking. GG. Okay, so for this one, what we're gonna do is replace Nurses and Sloppy Butcher, which, let's say you just got your nurse to like level 30 or something like that. Maybe you haven't been super lucky. And Nurses Calling is really one of those perks that if it's not level 3, it's not particularly useful because the range of it is already not that gigantic. And so the smaller it is, the less likely you're going to get use out of it, because the more in their terror radius, the more in your terror radius the survivors are, the less likely they're going to be healing right next to you. Especially when you're a nurse, they're going to assume you have Nurses Calling. So let's say you got lucky and you got Spies from the Shadow and Whispers. Keep in mind, Whispers level 1 and 2, not particularly useful. It's just a bit too vague. And if you're not sure how to use Whispers, I would go ahead and watch Tofu's Whispers guide. It's incredibly helpful, and it has helped me use that perk so much better. So we're going to do Bitter Murmur, Whispers for finding people, and Spies from the Shadows, which on certain maps can be super helpful. We're going to go ahead and play it, because if I get Leary's again, I'm going to be so sad. Let's do a Yamaoka map. I like the new Yamaoka. There's a good amount of crows. And you can get a lot of value from Whispers based off how it is laid out, because it's usually, if it's family or if it's Sanctum of Wrath, the way that it's set up is that it's got X amount of gens on one side, the big center building, and then X amount of gens on the other side. And so it's nice to know when there's no survivors on either side. So let's hope that we get that map. Otherwise, it's still generally useful. And then for the final build after this one, we're going to ditch Shadowborn and go full, like, open, no teachables, nothing. It's going to be great. I mean, you know, great in quotation marks. Okay. It's not the one that I wanted, but I still do really like this map. I really like what they did with the rework, to be perfectly honest with you. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't know. I think it's nice. I think they cleared out a lot of the bullshit, and you can actually see pretty far now. Of course, they still haven't made it so... Oh, we've got an object of obsession. Okay. It's your funeral, mama. Yeah, you're doing a really good job. Those spins were pretty cool, buddy. Oh my god. Well, we finally figured out if we should focus or ignore the object of obsession, and it turns out they're not that good. Shocking. All right. So now we heard an explosion from over here. Ooh, Spies from the Shadows. Amazing. We saw her through the window a bit, which was nice. Did she go back this way? She did. Nice. Good dead hard. Stupid. All right, they're back on this generator. Thanks, Spies from the Shadows. Y'all, seriously, Spies from the Shadows value. I'm kind of surprised, I'm not gonna lie to you. How fun. And then we know that they're coming for the heal because they are running Object of Obsession for some reason. That's not where I wanted to go. I'm picking her up. Oh, she left. Okay, no worries. That's so nice. We just know exactly where she is, so we don't have to... we didn't have to worry about the pallet stun. That was awesome. Y'all, I'm genuinely surprised at, like, how much value we just got out of Spies from the Shadows. I'm very happy with that. She ran over this way to go for the save, right? There she is. Gonna double back? She's not gonna double back. Alright. Although I will say I'm still somewhat unclear on when I am and am not able to walk through bamboo. Oh, bummer. She baited the swing. That was pretty good of her. She can't possibly still have D-strikes, so we're just gonna hook her. Up you go. Yes, Spies from the Shadows, let's go! Oh, well that's not that helpful, but still. Let's go ahead and kick this. That'll make them think we don't want them to finish the generator when we secretly have Bitter Murmur. The most OP perk in the game. Alright, so they're all around here somewhere. Aha! We didn't get through the rock. Damn it, that would have been so good. Although, you know what? I'll still say that that was good. It helped us find the injured person and we were able to ignore the healthy person. Perfect. Oh, hey, the Object of Obsession gave up on Hook. Who'da thunk it? I am truly shocked by this. Yep. One person gives up when you almost have 2 gens done. That's definitely a time to just completely give up. What are these games? It's an event, y'all. Play. Like, what is this? How are you gonna queue up if, like, you're just gonna stop playing the game if one thing doesn't go your way? That is so strange. I will never understand that. I didn't actually mean to go for the ace. I wanted the Zarina, but that's okay. Oh, I really thought she was just gonna go for it. She like mind gamed herself so hard there. No dead hard for you, Shrimpkowski. Did you just like fake give up? Oh, that's right, she has dead hard. Duh. Boop. Great. Oh, geez, I wonder if that ace has DS Unbreakable. Let's see if Nia has DS. No, she doesn't. Perfect. All right. Well, that's the... Did she just Kobe? What is this game? This is such bullshit. God damn it. This should have been over. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? Ah, Spies from the Shadows. Yes, Spies from the Shadows. It's so... I'm telling y'all, it's surprisingly useful sometimes. I will say it is super inconsistent. Like, depending on the map, I don't know, like, I don't know what decides it, but it can be aggressively inconsistent. I know, like, the amount of crows decides it, but I don't know what maps have a ton of crows and what maps don't. It's very strange. All right. Because I've had games where I've run Spies from the Shadows and gotten not a single proc of it, which I don't even know how that's possible. There's crows on every map, right? Doot, doot. All right, so now we just gotta find Miss Zarina. And then we'll be good to go. Oh, we're so brave today. Play the game, stupid. I'm not gonna pick you up. I know you have DS, and I ain't giving you the satisfaction. Okay. I guess I should just let it get done because then I can find the Zarina. All she has to do is set off a crow in my vicinity, and I'll know about it. Boy, oh boy, will I know about it. You know, they should make it so that you don't disturb crows when you run Spies from the Shadows. There it is. Oh my god, it's happening. But where? It's just not very specific, that's all. Okay, Whispers is on. Oh. They crawled really far away. Oh, that's right, he has tenacity. Okay. Fantastic. Well, she accidentally ran directly into us. But obviously, it was bitter Murmur value, right? I like how this match was me getting momentary usage out of bitter Murmur and then being excited about Spies from the Shadows. Oh my god, Ace, I get it. You're over this video game. You're so amazing. I love when you do that so much. Thank you. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh my god, what a tool. All right, see you guys at the end game screen. All right, Spies from, no, wait, Bitter Murmur. This is about Bitter Murmur, not Spies from the Shadows. Jesus Christ. Imagine running DS Unbreakable, Tenacity, Dead Hard, and giving up when you're in a pretty good spot. And also Object plus Decisive plus Borrowed Time. How much help do you need? It's so strange. I don't understand. Just play the game, you dingus. Like, they gave up, and I have Spies from the Shadows and Bitter Murmur. Weirdos. All right. I'll see you. Well, no, I'll see you in just a second. We're going to change the build. Okay, so this is the no teachables build that I've come up with for Nurse. So what we're going to do is Bitter Murmur for aura reading, Whispers, so we know that we're always in the right part of the map, Spies from the Shadows for like movement tracking and whimsy, Sloppy Butcher for some game slowdown. There's not a lot of basically like free game slowdown. Like the most that you can do is like run Noed to not care that the gens get done basically, and like secure a kill or two at the end game. But other than that, I really don't think that there's much available to keep the gens from getting done. And so the only option that we can really choose is to make them take longer to heal, which goes great for Nurse because we want them to stay injured, and if they don't, they waste time, and that means that they're not on gens. So either way we win. Now we're gonna sacrifice our range for Bad Man's Keepsake. This will basically give us free Nurse's Calling. This is something that pops up on the Nurse's Blood Web super easily. It's uncommon. It's just one little add-on, and it basically gives you bootleg Nurse's Calling. And so let's say you only have Nurse's Calling 1. Boom, Bad Man's Keepsake, easy peasy. And since you're learning Nurse maybe because you don't have like a lot of teachables, odds are you're still learning. You don't really want to be using distance add-ons too much anyway because it does mess with your muscle memory a smidge. Just a smidge. It's still pretty, you know, seamless, but overall. Anyway, I think running Bad Man's Keepsake is a great idea if you don't have a lot of perks unlocked. If you're having trouble with Iron Will, Metal Spoon is also a fantastic choice. So if you don't want to use any sort of recharge or anything that would affect your muscle memory, just do Tooth and Spoon. That's free Strider, free Nurse's Calling, easy peasy. And there you go. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Okay. The swamp, that's not bad. Oh, I will say, spicy new news for anybody who's made it that far, or made it this far. They fixed the blinking on the dock. You can blink on the dock now. It's a thing. I say as I fail my blink onto the dock. Iconic. Oh, Whispers. We do have Whispers. Wait, I thought they fixed it. I literally was able to teleport on the dock yesterday. Yeah, look at that. We just missed, that's all. You can actually blink on the dock now. It's very exciting. I mean, apparently not very well, but it's better than not being able to blink at all. Okay, where's our friend? Oh, she went down this way. Maybe? Oh, that is not who I swung at all, but whatever. We're gonna go for the Quentin because he has a key and I hate him. Great! Screw you, Quentin. Perfect! We love a greedy survivor. Oh! What did we get caught on? Great! Perfect scenario. We lost her, but then she went right back to the scene of the crime. Scene of the crime being not me murdering Quentin, but Quentin holding a key, obviously. That is the true crime. Toxic. Alright, they're both over there. They're healing now. We know that thanks to Bitter Murmur. Very useful perk. Very useful information. That actually is fairly useful. It means that we're safe to be able to get this hook and still be able to protect Quentin. And we know it's going to take a while because they have Sloppy Butcher inflicted on them. And so we have an abundance of time to hop on this hook, get a better vantage point, and blink accordingly. They went up to the hill to heal as far as I remember. And we still have whispers on, which is a good sign. We know they're over here. Aha! And we have spies from the shadows? Oh! I don't know why it gave me a little baby swing. That is very sad. It's okay. Alright. I'm very accustomed to having the distance add-ons, and so I thought I could get Yui, and I was not able to. But we just got her now, so that's good. See, this is why you can't become dependent on add-ons. You start making mistakes. Boom! Okay, and we actually have we got a blink attack on Bill, and so we know that he's getting healed right now. Thank you, Badman's Keepsake. Can we win? Should we win? Do you want to be bad? Do you guys want to be bad? Do you think we should be bad? Oh, we got stunned because we're basic. Boop. There you go. All right. See? It's a good build. You don't need teachables. I'm shocked at how well this went. Sure, you know, teachables help a lot when you run into scenarios like on Learies and stuff like that. But like on maps where, you know, the entire game isn't working against you, you've got yourself a pretty decent setup. We've got slowdown with Sloppy Butcher. We've got tracking with Nurse's Calling from Badman's Keepsake. We've got Spies from the Shadows, which is randomly super helpful. It's not the most reliable tracking perk, but it's great. And then Bitter Murmur actually let us know a good chunk of information, which is actually really cool. Like, knowing that they were healing there was very, very useful. All right. I'm going to try and find the last survivor, and then I will see you all at the end game screen. Goodbye. Oh, shit. Well, that's another Kobe. I suppose Bill can live. That's fine. Grandpa. Grandpa, it's right here. Grandpa, where are you going? What are you doing? It was right here. Why are you running away from it? His old man eyes didn't see the hatch. Come on, Mama, it's right over here. There you go. Okay. Happy Halloween, Grandpa. There you go. Okay. Well, we are a benevolent nurse. Don't anybody ever tell me otherwise. I am nothing but nice. GG, my friends. Okay, so Bitter Murmur. Yay or nay? It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not useless. You know what I mean? Like, Beast of Prey. Beast of Prey was useless. Bamboozle was useless. Bitter Murmur, we did get several moments where being able to see the aura of the survivors running away from the generators actually came in handy. We knew that the 2 survivors were healing on the swamp, so we had time to hook Nia or whoever it was that we had on our shoulders. We saw a few people on Leary's that we weren't really able to capitalize on, but that's Leary's fault, not Bitter Murmur's fault. We had I think on the first match we played, we got at least 1 use out of it, right? So like, yes, you're going to be replacing Bitter Murmur, but when you're first starting out and you don't have any teachables, it's perfectly valid to use this. And like, I think this build really proves that you don't need teachables to have a halfway decent nurse build. Now, of course, it does help that I have a lot of experience with nurse, so I'm able to slug to apply more pressure, but we had some good tracking. Like, I wouldn't have been able to apply as much pressure if we weren't using Sloppy Butcher with Badman's Keepsake. I wouldn't have known where to find survivors if I didn't have Whispers. And Spies from the Shadows helped us track that Nia when she was going around the hill, I believe. And we had multiple moments where Spies from the Shadows on the Yamoka map. Spies from the Shadows helped us find that Zarina and the Ace. It's not bad. It's a little bit luck-based, but it's good. It's, you know, a little bit of RNG isn't always bad. So, boom, there you go. No teachables nurse, easy peasy. So Bitter Murmur, I'll give it a... Let's do a 13.73 out of 17.5 for acceptable. Very acceptable. Like, exceptionally acceptable. You know what I mean? All right, well, regardless, thank you for your time, your patience, and your kind consideration in this matter, sir, ma'am, and gender non-binary. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this nurse-related content and would like to see some more in the future. I stream live at twitch.tv/losingcolor every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at approximately 7 p.m. Pacific time. And that's going to be it. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.